welcome to Craft Our Paper Stash Cards. I guess I should put it this way, and I should move some of this stuff back. This is a collab I'm doing with Stmpgrl, who is Paige, and I do apologize for the mess on my desk, but I've been crafting right up until this point, and I thought, oh, I better stop because I have to get this video up because I'm doing this same day. Okay, now before I get started, I just want to say on my live last week, if you were there, we were making cards with the Soft Sayings card kit, which is in the current annual catalog on page 8. I think it's still available, but it uses some of the 4 of the in colors that are going out the door from 2017 to 19. They will be retiring for sure, so no longer available by the end of May, you know, June 3rd or whenever the new catalog goes live. So if you're interested in this, you know, hop on over and get it now. But we were making cards. Let me show you as a recap the cards we did just real quickly during that live. There were some little note cards like this. Actually, let me move this back out of the way. And this. And this. Now I had changed them up because I brought in some of the in colors on some of them. Not all. Not like this one, I did not. This one I did. I used Berry Burst and I made it into a larger card rather than this smaller note card. This one I did not, but I brought in my Berry Burst ribbon. And did I do anything on the inside? No, not on that one. This one I did. I brought in Berry Burst again and open it this way. It has a flower stamped inside. The stamp set comes in the kit, and that's the only one I used. And this one I used some of the Lemon Lime Twist Designer Series paper and some gold metallic pearls and everything else, and Tranquil Tide as the background. And let's see, on the inside I just put the washi that came in the kit. So those were the ones we did last Tuesday night. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 of these little ones, so 8 cards. And I want to finish this kit up, I'm determined. So that is what I worked on for this, and I got done all but I have 2 more cards that I might make into 4 cards actually, and I have some leftover envelopes which I might save and use for an envelope flip or something some other time. And so because I turned some of the note cards into little cards. Okay, we had not done either of these that had, they were full-size cards, but they had a lot of white space. It was put like this and a lot of white space at the bottom. So this one I put on Lemon Lime Twist. I had a piece of basic gray left over and I just trimmed it down to fit the card. I cut the larger card to make a 4x4 square. And then I did use, this was out of the kit, I stamped it in Tranquil Tide though, rather than the basic gray they gave us. I did put a little Lemon Lime Twist twine that they gave us in the kit, and these 2 things and the washi. Now these are Granny Apple Green, but I think they look alright, and they're out of the, what are those called? Glitter enamel dots that are in the current, I'm sorry, you're not even seeing it, current annual catalog. So that is the first one I made. There's the inside. I just stamped a little flower in Lemon Lime Twist and the 2 leaves, and those were in the stamp set in the Soft Sayings kit. So that's card number 1. Oops. And card number 2 I did similarly, except I used Tranquil Tide in the background with a piece of Tranquil Tide DSP. My camera's in a different position for some reason. Same idea though, stamped just a note and 3 of the Granny Apple Green bling. On the inside of this one though, I kind of messed up stamping on the bottom part of this, so I cut it in half. I had a strip of Tranquil Tide DSP, so I put that there and used the little flower again with this. So I salvaged what I could. And the envelopes came in the kit. So that is the second one, which actually those were the last two. In also in the live, we hadn't done any with this, and this background came in the live as a full-size A2, so I used it. On this one, I put a strip of Tranquil Tide. I stamped the thanks in Tranquil Tide. I added the twine bow. I think they had the bow down here, which is what I did on the next one actually. And then I added the gold metallic pearls that are in the annual catalog to it. And I left the inside blank. Okay, then this was the one I did before that one actually, and this is where they indicated to tie the twine, so I did. So this one was done pretty much per the instructions, except that I added the gold metallic pearls, because I thought that just, I don't like having this much white space on a card, and I think I left that one blank as well. I hope you are seeing these. Let me make sure you saw the other one. This is this one. So that's 4. And then this one, we had done one like this. I did it similar, except that I had this starburst punch, and it actually has a smaller starburst punch out of that one. So I used it anyway because it's hidden underneath there. I stamped thanks with the basic gray, I think it's called. Yeah. And I added these pearls are actually, let me see what they're called. They're actually rich razzleberry out of these Share What You Love artisan pearls, but I thought they looked awfully close to Berry Burst when you put it with them, so I used 5 of those. And on the inside I left that one blank, and the envelope is also gray. Flap on it. And then this one, I think the one we did was a little different on that one. This one also I did a little different. I had the small 1 it's like a 1 1¼ inch scallops punch or something like that, circle punch. I stamped in basic gray, love you lots, have the 2 gold, and then I brought in a piece of the Berry Burst, oh, what is this called? Mini ruffled ribbon. If you can see it there, which will also be going away. So this one I also, and I just stamped a flower on the inside, and then there's the flap. So I thought that was cute, because I didn't want to cover up too much of this. Okay, and then we had one more of these left. I put it on a piece of Lemon Lime Twist, but I felt it needed something darker in the background, so I matted it on Tranquil Tide. This is one of the pieces that came in the kit, and so did the washi and these, and I stamped it in Tranquil Tide. And then these actually are Tranquil Tide little pearls out of that same Share What You Love artisan pearls. They're right here. So I used 3 of those just to add a little something something. And I need to get an envelope for that one. I did do 2 more of the little ones. I did a Just a Note, and this one I actually stamped off with the little flower in basic gray. Put Just a Note. I did stamp 2 leaves in basic gray, put a little washi down on some of the leaves, and I used these pink pearls, which are actually petal pink, but they look pretty good with the powder pink to me, so I used those. And then this one, I used a little more washi, put it up a little higher I think, and stamped thanks in Tranquil Tide. And then we have this one in Berry Burst, and here I matted it on a piece of the Berry Burst Designer Series paper. I did, now someone on the live had said, why don't you, on the other one we did, why don't you heat emboss? So I did that on this one to my dear friend in gold. I think the other one, let me pull it. The other one we stamped in Berry Burst. This is from last week. This is from this week, and I just have one little white pearl on the end here. I didn't want to put any more on it. On the inside I also matted I had a leftover strip of the designer series paper, so about half. Moved this over a little bit, and I did actually heat emboss the big flower in gold, and I need an envelope for that one. Now these weren't part of the kit, but in one of the lives, the one where we did the garage, we did a marbled card, and I had experimented after that live with some marbling, and I used the powder pink on basic white, whisper white, and I think that came out really cool. So I matted that on basic gray. This big thank you is goes with a stamp set called a big thank you, and this is the dies that go with it. They'll probably be discontinued, I'm not sure. Behind that is a piece of the powder pink designer series paper with the polka dots. You can see it. And then I used Wink of Stella all over the thank and you, and I just put on clear gemstones, the basic gems that are in the annual catalog. And I think the inside, oh, the inside is also matted, and I have a little bit of glue I had to get off there. I had one little strip of designer series paper left, and sorry about that. So I put it along the edge here and then just matted the rest. So I think that came out really cool. And then I experimented a little bit also. I had done this before, but I hadn't done anything with it. I mean, I had done it, both of these, I had done the powder pink and the white. This one is heat embossed. I stamped the marble in Versamark, and then I heat embossed it with white embossing powder, which took quite a bit. It has a very sort of plasticky feel to it. I matted that on basic gray also, used a pearlized doily in the background, ran some of the powder pink shimmer ribbon, which is going to be going bye-bye too. This here, it is called Shimmer Ribbon, 3/8 inch wide across, and then I took a piece of solid powder pink, and I did stamp that in basic gray. I think if I would do it over again, I might emboss that in silver, but it's pretty cool. It's different, and the inside on that right now is blank. So those are the cards that I made. I know it's more than 5, but I was kind of on a roll and I didn't really want to stop. And I have, like I said, 2 more. The ones I have left to do are these. I'm on a mission to use up this kit and also the in color cardstock and designer series paper and anything that coordinates with it. Other DSP, probably the animal one, I forget the name of it, will be next, because I have to use this stuff up before it is no longer available. And if you are interested in any of this that is currently still available, these colors, powder pink, berry burst, lemon lime twist, and tranquil tide, berry burst, and berry burst. This one we had stamped the background. Oops, I lost the envelope. Tranquil tide, again and again, and lemon lime twist, and that's it. So if you're interested in any of those or the Soft Sayings card kit, I would go ahead and order it now in April, because things are going to start flying off the shelf, and when they run out, most items that run out will not be carried over. I'm sure, I know there are going to be some. I don't have a copy of the catalog because I didn't go to OnStage like many people did, and if you're watching YouTube videos, you'll be seeing, for people that went to OnStage, you'll be seeing lots of beautiful things coming in the new annual catalog. But anyway, that is it for my Craft Our Stash paper stash cards. I'm trying to use up not only this kit, but also, like I said, the in color 2017-19, what did I just do with it? Oh, here, designer series paper, which is the polka dots and the stripes like that. So I'm trying to use that up, as well as I don't have much fresh fig. And these are starting to get low, but I need to finish them up. So yep, you'll be seeing more of that probably in the next, at least for this week. At least for this week. All right, guys. That's all for now. Have a great day. Hugs, love, and peace. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go over and check out Paige if you haven't already. And I know there's at least 1 or 2 people playing along with us. So if I can find their links, or if they put their links below my video, please be sure to check them out as well. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.